Welcome back, my friends beyond the screen. I'm Taylor, your casual crypt keeper, and I've got something for you today. Do not adjust your television set. What you're seeing is normal. We're going to be watching some of the strangest footage out there that'll leave your hairs on end and leave you puzzled for days. Let's get ready to get weird for the top 5 mysterious unexplained footage. Do you have a favorite video clip that you have no idea where it came from or what it is out there on YouTube or somewhere else? Drop it down below in the comments. We might need it for a part 2 someday. Now let's get right into it. Number 5, the Max Headroom Incident. A personal favorite, easily my favorite unexplained mystery in history. It's a small one, but it's my favorite, is the Max Headroom Incident. Max Headroom was the name of a character played by Matt Frewer, a British comedian portraying an artificially generated anchorman in a dystopian world 20 minutes into the future. They were actually way ahead of their time with AI business on Max Headroom. The character was known for his strange, jilted speech, chaotic editing style, and a comedy in a way that was just a teeny bit scary. All of that meant that Max was the perfect avatar for a signal hijacking pirate to use for the funniest unexplained mystery ever put to air. WGN-TV was a local TV station in Chicago, Illinois. During a local news bulletin on November 22nd, 1987, viewers were interrupted watching the news to a 20-second clip of a man in a Max Headroom costume dancing erratically in front of a sheet metal screen. The incident scared the staff, but not half as much as Max's second interruption. Later that same evening, the hacker would strike again, this time during an episode of Doctor Who. Blimey! This time Max's invasion came complete with audio, which was a low, scary drone accompanied by Max blurting out complete non sequiturs. Catch the wave, there's still an X there. There's really something about it. Even though the clip is silly, it's a joke. The buzz of the signal combined with Max's uncanny, terrifying appearance in the mask and nonsensical sayings are really creepy, like an auxiliary nightmare.
I just made a masterpiece for all the world's greatest newspaper nerds,
is a particularly good line out of his rant, amidst quoting a few ad campaigns, television shows, songs, and general absurdities. The reason I love the Max Headroom incident so much is that the hackers had this golden opportunity. You know, they hijacked a TV station, they had everyone in Chicago watching, and they had absolutely no message, no meaning, no greater goal. They were just doing it for kicks. They were trolling before trolling was even a thing. The clip ends with Max being spanked by a woman in a maid outfit while he yells, "They're coming to get me!" Flawless, no notes. So who was this Max Headroom imposter? Who hijacked the station? That's the thing, we don't know and we never will. He covered his tracks well, he got away with it. The only person who knows who was under that mask was the man wearing it. As such, he remains the most famous and most legendary signal intrusion. Catch the wave. And if you're looking for more scary videos that might have Max Headroom and might not, we've got all of that and then some on Top 5 Scary. The odds are very good. If it's freaky, we've done a video or 2 or 3 on it. So hit subscribe. Please make sure to hit that little bell so you don't miss a scream, but do that at the end of this video, okay? Because I got way more scary, unexplained videos coming up for you right now. Number 4, the Serbian dancing woman. If you've been scrolling through TikTok lately, there's a very good chance you've seen word or you've heard of the Serbian dancing woman. While the mystery is purported to have started all the way back in the 90s, it only came to light recently when it was posted to TikTok. Now, the exact details in all of this are a bit wrapped in mystery, but that's what makes it so darn interesting. It's a list of top 5 mysterious videos after all. There are videos all over the app and the rest of the net, and they all feature a mysterious, unidentified Serbian woman dancing in the pale moonlight, who by all accounts you do not want to interrupt lest you face grave consequences. Who is she? Where did she come from? Why is she dancing in the street? What is she listening to? Which is very important. Does she just have rhythm in her heart, or is it something darker? Now, there are more than a few stories of TikTok users who've claimed that they have encountered the dancing woman up close, and we'll share a story or 2 and I'll let you decide if they're just tall tales or true stories. A TikToker going by the name of Nico was walking with his mother when they saw the lady dancing in the street. She charged at the 2 of them, claiming herself to be the ambassador ambassador of death and claimed that she needed Nico's mother's life for a ritual to resurrect an old Serbian king. Now, another TikToker by the name of Solomon, who says he was friends with Nico, reports that after Nico saw the dancing lady, he got a little jealous and wanted to find her too. And after weeks of searching, found her, introduced himself, and she screamed that she was going to take his soul. Of course, it's important to remember anyone on TikTok or the internet can go on and just say anything, but really, would someone on the internet really look into a camera and just tell lies? I don't think people would do that. Number 3, blank room soup. I have seen a lot of odd videos in my time. It's literally my job to watch odd videos. But every now and again, I come across something that sticks with me and leaves an awful taste in my mouth. Well, there's nothing quite like the taste of blank room soup. This next very strange video, often referred to as blank room soup or some variation thereof, depicts someone who seems to be being held hostage by giant pop vinyls, strange men in mascot costumes. Now, the actual content of blank room soup is pretty bare. One man is being held by the mascots, slurping down what looks like a bowl of ramen or pho, and it's pretty hard to make out if he's laughing, crying, screaming, or some horrible combination of all three. He's had his eyes blacked out and censored, so it's pretty hard to tell what's going on. Legend has it that this video came from the dark web and was found there, but with a little digging we can try and find some of its actual history. Now, there are tons of wild theories ranging from strange capture and interrogation, satanic rituals and cults, or bizarre esoteric performance art. Getting to the bottom of this video is a tough one. Amateur sleuths traced the costumes back to an artist named Raymond Percy, who created the characters for performance art, but this video didn't come from Percy, who reported that the outfits he had made were stolen from his van, meaning the people in this video could have been who stole his costumes. So what do you think? Is this bizarre video footage of a dark, deep web crime? Or is it just an incredibly bizarre auteur art piece we couldn't hope to understand? I know if I was an esoteric artist, I would definitely lie and say that someone stole my costumes and not that I did it. Regardless of its original intention, the video is deeply disturbing, and there's something about it that just makes me feel sticky and makes me want to sit down in the shower. It's going to be puzzling us for as long as we have to think about it, which honestly I hope is not much longer. I hope I'm done. Oh yeah, I am. Number 2, happy anniversary. Up next is going to be the sincerely disturbing clip referred to as happy anniversary. If only it was as nice as that title implied. In 2004, a woman by the name of Maura Murray went missing under bizarre circumstances. She'd emailed her boss telling them that she'd be out of work for a death in the family and then left on a road trip. But there was no death in the family, and after a car crash, she was never seen again. Now, the case as a whole is fascinating, and if you're interested in true crime, there's enough fodder for a full video out there, and better YouTubers than me have done stories on it, so look up Maura Murray after. But why am I telling you all this? Well, because this video was posted 8 years to the day of Maura's disappearance, titled Happy Anniversary. And the account was owned by a user named Mr. 112 Dirtbag, and Maura went missing on Route 112. More than a bit of a coincidence there. Now, the video in question is deeply unsettling, even without that context. It's just an old man cackling to himself maniacally, winking to the camera and spouting words out in a foreign language. Now, allegedly, this video was sent to the Murray family by the upload. Police looked at it and deemed it inconsequential to the investigation. This dismissal led some internet sleuths to start theorizing that this was just a deeply, profoundly mentally unwell man who had become obsessed with the case and was trying to involve himself in any way he could as a fan of sorts. Now, the original video and the original Mr. 112 Dirtbag channel were both taken down off of YouTube, although they've since been mirrored. The trail goes cold there. Maura Murray was tragically never found. Was this video a part of the puzzle? Was it just a lone man rambling into his camera, seeking the attention of a grieving family? Not that that's any better. The video is still incredibly creepy, regardless of how you look at it. And number 1, dining room in and out. I don't think I meant to put this at the number 1, but it is what it is. Coming in next on our list of strange, inexplicable videos that have been baffling internet viewers for years and years is this bizarre little clip titled Dining Room In and Out. Now, the clip is very short, showing the world's worst dining party. A meal is set out, but only one guest has arrived to eat it. A pale-faced woman caked in makeup, making her look inhuman, or like that girl in the Radiator out of Eraserhead for all my Lynch heads out there. She mumbles something incoherent as the camera pulls back on her and she falls face first into a bowl. The scene flips back on itself. The doll-like woman looks up and says, "There is nothing." Eerie, short, sticks with you. I'm gonna be thinking about it the rest of my life. What is the purpose of this video and where did it come from? Who made it and why? Well, unlike a lot of the stranger videos out there and the ones on this list, there is actually a lot of answers on this, and I will spoil it just a little bit. The Dining Room was a short experimental film directed by independent director David B. Earl, who was taking large swaths of inspiration from David Lynch for his work. If you're not already a fan, Lynch is famous for depicting nightmarish scenes of suburban life, bringing unsettling terror to fairly mundane things. A small logging town, a diner, a radiator, the planet Arrakis, you know. The Dining Room short was intended as a nihilistic commentary on the afterlife, or lack thereof. The intention was for this clip to repeat endlessly, with the only dialogue being the doll saying, "There is nothing," in reference to the lack of an afterlife. All there is life and death and top 5 scary videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, that's about all she wrote for this one, my ghouls and goblins. You take it easy now, keep that algorithm going, and creep on creeping on.